that these guys know each other well, certainly for forZe. They're going to back off. X-Power's inside of the site. Smoke bloomed exactly when Buster got down the ramp, so that means he was not spotted, and therefore no damage dealt. However, Jame already being removed. It's all about the bomb plant at this point in time, and they're just getting to that position now. Thankfully, Buster decided to go wide side of default because they were sneaking up from the tanker, and that would have left Jerry in a position to absolutely dismantle the entire round. Instead, though, he's been removed. Buster is as well as he slides down and tries to take advantage, get forward on the CTs, and that's what you like to do in the B site. Get as far forward and keep the battle away from the bomb, but they lose the battles. Almazer with 2 on the way back in, and Diffuse, forZe is going to take the pistol. You're certainly right. I mean, Exapower has armor to go with his, but MP9s, you've got Galils on the other side, Deagle for Adren. Okay, maybe that's a notch backwards, but that Krieg for Sanji is so powerful, and already he's got 1 kill with it, still 100 HP as well, because Buster took the aggro. Flit's going to have to be so careful on the bomb train. Flash goes high and wide. He's got tons of vision still to work with, but Almazer's been that way. Buster's going to go aggressive on the flank, finds out Exapower is still looking toward A. That's more confirmation that they should be able to get into the B site for relatively little harm and at relatively low cost, as Jerry is now on the flank, gets the MP9 kill, and to make matters worse, it's down to just Adren, who has the Deagle. He was the one without the weapon because Flit found a kill on rotation. Headshot angle was there. Adren slow to fire. Jerry's got the round back. Close call, but now they get the Krieg and the AK. Flit stares back toward IV. Oh, the lineup was almost there. He certainly follows it up to take down Sanji. Thank you very much, Virtus.pro, for the Krieg. They still managed to force into this round, obviously, because 2 bomb plants gives them something. It's Adren that's left alive again late. He manages only 1. Couldn't quite get inside Sandwich. That left him in the lineup toward Hell, and exactly where FaceCrack peaks from. So great start so far from forZe, as we thought it would be Virtus.pro. All 4 are looking B. He could absolutely get away with it. I think Kicker's just gone back to the stairs now. No response to the flashes, so they're considering the possibility. Good shot from Almazer, holding wide side. Taz used to play that position to great effect. It's FaceCrack that's going to slide back out and drop the bomb. 15 seconds left. He didn't spot Jame getting in, though. Goes for the reload. I don't know that he's fully aware, but the fact that he's reloaded left a gap. Almazer will take initiative to try and cover that off. Goes aggressive, gets the information. FaceCrack peeks off of it. They're covering all the holes. This is a good looking, in fact, even better, the Kicker. It's going to go down after the time. No money for him. $600, that's all. But this is a great looking CT side from forZe. Finally, a man advantage of Virtus.pro to work with. Exapower wants to shut that down. He does. He catches out Adren. Knows that the second's working in from Ivy because he saw the Molotov thrown, and now they go to work. Jerry works out from inside of the Pop Dog. Flit's still in this somehow. Surprisingly, Jerry came down the ladder and went out first. Flit plays off the information. Hey, fair play. If he's going to sit there and work off his teammates, some would call that maybe a bait, but he's got to make it work, and he absolutely does. 11-2.
Moves into the connector to make sure he can assist his teammate if necessary. Here's Flit. That Krieg is still in his hands. He's had it for such a long time, and he's putting it to use. But Kickert takes the contact B play, and that 1 kill is all that's needed to get onto the B side.
Rotations. Keep in mind there's a lurk. It's not really in the picture yet, though. They've got to hurry that up. Adren's got to get much quicker. This will only be the first round for Virtus.pro, and every kill will count for that reason. They haven't built up a surplus themselves on the T side, but it does appear they finally have a round. Keep in mind for bomb plants as well. They've had one. If I look quickly, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this being the 5th time out of the 9 rounds.
He's thinking of moving into connector, and then Virtus.pro put a couple of their players at Ivy, made some noise, used some nades. That drew the attention of Exapower, and the timing was so great on the B push. What a shot from Exapower. Lands it, and FaceCrack follows through. The AUG gets 3. Bomb drops, and forZe are back on track.
No need to hunt these 2 guns down. In fact, they know that they're going to be in a situation where they're not going to have full money, so it kind of baits them into the full force buy. It's fine. They're comfortable.
Power, not happy with the man advantage, maybe. He wants more. Jame waiting on the other side, and the scouts will be bested by the AWP. Reaction time there for Jame, but that doesn't matter if you have the scout in your hands. You need the headshot, which he didn't have. Sanji's got a free frag here, though.
That's such a tempting one, but he's smart to avoid it because players started the move, and he didn't fully have the head in the crosshair. It was half corner, half head, and I don't know if I'd trust the RNG gods to work in my favor. But he makes it work and now has control of Hell. FaceCrack's going to work back inside of the site from A main. It's almost a retake. I have to have the mic on the inside. It looks professional. That's what I'm told. Sanji is looking excellent on the Deagle, and of all the rounds to win, Virtus.pro win on a force buy.
17 frags to his name, and Almaze has had enough. B push coming in, forZe with a massive switch up, and occasionally they can throw in this aggression, and it works well for them. Almaze gets the opening kill and the dink onto Buster, who surely should go down. That's the bomb dropped. Jerry wants to do more. James taken out of the equation, and Jerry makes it a 3K. The B aggression is too much for Virtus.pro to handle. And this is exactly what forZe fall back on. As soon as they start losing a couple of rounds, that's when they throw the aggression into the mix. That's when they throw one of their different setups in. I'm surprised he's going back for more right now. If James lands this shot, he's a dead man. Just trying to draw the attention away at B while his teammates move onto the A site. And he's done enough. He's drawn that rotation.
Ace Crack's already on the site. This could cost them. Does. Power finds one that gives him space. No response. They didn't want to swing because they don't have control of Sandwich, and they didn't want to be too wide and too exposed. So Flip will take Sanji back. But it's Buster that has it all to do. 1-on-3. Great play to sneak onto the bomb and, again, control that Sandwich position. That allowed them to do so. 13-3. forZe.
Oh, Sanji gets a shot to land on the edge of the smoke. Power, however, manages to spray him back in reply. Kickert's pushed through B, so that means his teammates can stack the A site in its entirety. forZe will continue to play slow, but Kickert needs to land this shot, and he won't be successful in doing so. Nice kill to find from Jerry, because now VP...
And soon, it'll all come flooding toward him. He will absolutely shut it down. Traded by Power in the end, but he's got to grab the bomb. 10 seconds. Pretty much has to sprint straight to the plant, and he better hope that Jerry has enough information and position to hold him off. He's going to get the plant. James can't do anything of it, but he is going to sneak in behind. Good first shot. Jerry was already weak. And in fact, the second shot would be easy as well as a body shot because it's 62 HP, but Power chases him down, and he picks up a Krieg to try and hold the bomb. How many times have we seen a Dren left alive late with only a Deagle to work with? He didn't even get toward a corpse to pick up anything better, and Power wins out the round. Close, but no cigar for Virtus.pro.
Kicker pushing through B. Shadow spotted. Spray successful. Almaze takes his head off, and Virtus.pro are not looking good here. forZe should be closing this one out as they move onto the B site.
Dren will sneak back toward the back hall. It's got a Krieg. That's awesome. Works out fairly well as he gets Almazer immediately on entry, but face crack on top of the bomb. Finds the second, but unaware that James had gone up above. He has to bait out Jerry. And unfortunately, 6 seconds. He has to find it right now, and he was a little antsy and looked away at the exact time it presented. That means it's 16-3, and forZe absolutely dominate map 1. Virtus.pro not looking awake. Not looking in this game. forZe looked excellent, don't get me wrong.
Oh, look at the aggression from VP running down mid. This could be dangerous. The flank about to come through. Flit is going to be in trouble. He should be a dead man. Trade comes out, but they're on the B side, on the forZe side of things.
Sanji's going to go so quickly, though, on this flank. Oh, they hear it. Power has to get off the bomb plant. They went safe towards his one. They could have gone default. They still get the kills. In fact, 4 of them staying alive. That works out pretty spectacularly considering the circumstances. They almost left Power for dead. He was wise to stop planting.
Push is about to come in. I think it's Jerry who could get the best of the battle, but Adren manages to fall away from that position. Flash over the top from James. Sanji is sitting in the corner. Sanji set up beautifully, but the trade is there from Power, so it's even Stevens on the A long play, but look at the rotate away from VP. This is at just the wrong time.
Great position from Jerry. They have to check tree at this point. Flash is going to go too deep. He still has vision. Trade it very... Oh, no, they're not going to even look. Oh, no. This is going from bad to worse. He knows the... Yeah, done. 1, 2... Yeah, round over. Sorry, Kicker. You might as well... Oh! Okay, fair enough! Give Kicker the knife! A second off from Buster's already forced back inside of the site. James will get a kill on Power. Face crack. 1-3. What can he do from the apartments? He needs to lurk. He needs to be convincing, compelling. As the Dren on Orange 1 gets 1, falls off, stays... very healthy, all things considered, but he's lost to Flit in the end. So much utility he's forced out. That means Jerry's got to do it all. 1-on-3, finds 2. Good spray control. 32 HP and time enough. He's got the round. Sanji's just going to try and get away with the AWP. 4 is going to go 6-0, and Jerry inevitably goes down. He'll stay, though, 7-0, since bomb deaths don't count on the kill feed. Spraying and praying, has not found any prey, and he won't either because Flick comes through and removes him far too quickly. There we go. From Jame, Adren will get Jerry, but what's it worth because Jame is surrounded. Now he's coming alive, but he's got players on both sides. He's heard it, but not got the shot. Face crack. Just barely gets him on the edge of the smoke. If Jame had found that, heck yeah. We would have been on for one. Buster, by the way, yet to find a kill in this game, has to work with Adren. Thankfully, he's the one on the deagle from that sake because Adren has the firepower to work with. Molotov will move face crack, but he beats him to the punch. Good read, actually. So often that Molotov is used for exactly that reason, that if it's going to be thrown, catch him while he's doing it. 8-0. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Deep enough in the corner that it back through the grill? I don't know. Nades confuse me in Counter-Strike.
Oh.
They don't confuse Exapower. He doesn't need nades. Fires through both Buster and Adren. Heck, they've got the whole map to work with. They're going to push through CT. Sanji's the one that waits with an MP9. Should be able to pick up one of the two, but I say that with bated breath because Jerry actually looks okay. He does get him at least. And then they swarm.
They swarm like they are hungry. And forZe are hungry for victory right now. The rest of the team were mainly investing in nades rather than the the rifles. They've got the SMGs, and Jerry's got a quick kill. Adren this time finds the trade. The utility from Virtus.pro finally succeeding at taking the banana control. Adren upgrades to the AK, but that upgrade will not last long. Hexapower lands the shot. The Molotov forces Adren into the open. And forZe again into the lead. Only a short time that they have that lead, though, as Flick gives away his life.
Jame sneaks back out from Orange's one. Bomb will be dropped. Almazer, the one to do the dropping as he gets taken down, but face crack was on the case and immediately traded it. 2-on-2. MP9s. But again, another 2-on-2 they have to go for. They're going to be quick about it. AWP up close. They can actually bait that out with the shots of the SMG. They try and trade positions to make it work, and the goose egg broken. Buster still doesn't have a kill, but Virtus.pro have a round.
Just need to make sure that they don't take any damage through this smoke, although as soon as I say that, what is Jerry doing? He tries to dart through the smoke, tries to dart back, ends up costing him, and Kicker lands a shot of his own.
Buster's on the board. He's got his first.
Might as well give this a go, I guess. 29 seconds left. The money isn't perfect for forZe, but they decide to put a few smokes into the B site. If they can get these kills cleanly, there's a chance for them, but they really need both frags, and that won't happen. Buster gets the first kill. Buster gets the follow-up.
Nicely done.
Out of nowhere. Wow, if you have faith in them, hopefully VP have faith in themselves. Kicker lands a very quick shot with the SG. Good thing he had the SG for the one-shot headshot potential. Buster has got vision over the smoke, but the flashbang blinds him, so vision no longer. Adren peeks off the back of the smoke into a 3v3, and Buster is now the last man left in this banana position.
Jerry takes out Buster, and Sanji falls as well. All on to Jame. 5 kills to his name, and needs to potentially find 3 in this round to pick up the win. Bomb's not yet planted. James heard. Oh, unfortunately, face crack going to library, but he overflicked. Actually was on it, and then snapped to the door. Face crack will close it. 12 for forZe.
That could work well for them. Kicker might be able to catch some players out. James certainly has. Kicker eventually traded, but he's done enough. And there is that protocol to actually have a player assist Jame on that mid peak that we were talking about previously. Not the same mid peak, but still helpful.
Oh, Jerry took a shot in the back from Exapower.
That's happened before.
Flashed and awkwardly positioned. It's Adreno that catches out Jerry. They know he's behind the bags, but do they know there's 2? Oh, it doesn't matter if there's 2. Exapower beats them to it, and the AWP resetting was not able to do anything but be defenseless and watch his teammate go down. Awkward situation and perfect timing by Exapower. Better timing by Jame. He'll get 2 in the rounds, and we close out the half. Exapower, big push. Has to be careful. That's what you need. You need face crack to support that peak in that play, because as soon as he didn't get the kill toward alt mid, he knew he was vulnerable to the bottom side of the stairs. So face crack came out to support. Exapower goes again. He's got to be so careful with Flit already down as well. Giving himself up. No trade potential on this, and it's going to be a complete walk for Virtus.pro. Exactly what they need to start the half. Face crack gone. Be traded potentially with Jerry behind face crack. No smoke on it. Face crack's got the first kill clean. Very clean, in fact. Stays on 73 HP. Wants more. Not done there at all. Smokes. Molotov's already extinguished. He's got clear vision towards the top of the mid wall, and he's going to slide all the way out and check it just as they go around quad. He should be in a perfect position. Surely, but they actually found Jerry, so FaceCrack has to hold inside of the site. Flit's got the crossfire, but smokes will prevent him from any support of his teammate. He's gone to a Dren. FaceCrack on his own wide as well. No man's land. Single smoke on the site deterred the cross, and they got aggressive when perhaps being more passive in that situation to wait out the utility would have been better. Exapower's on his own. It's now 4 rounds in a row from Virtus.pro. Pluralized one players. It's an aggressive setup. Nearly tripping over themselves, and FaceCrack stuck. 4 HP, he goes down. Jerry, you really want to reface that? I think at that point you cut your losses and get back inside of the site. It's what, I mean, 3 players dead. They know it's open.
Kind of get stuck fighting from sandbags and the top of Banana, and it just does not feel like great fights for the CTs, especially because at sandbags you obviously cannot fall back.
Jerry. Fast play, a little better this time from forZe. They get the trades in their advantage. Kicker only gets 1 back on Almazer. And Exapower, not able to hit the shot on the AWP. James knows. Oh yeah, does he ever? Jerry's gone. Absolutely. Thought he might get away because he was ahead slightly. He was already jumping out before James was ready to shoot, but makes no mistake on the flick. 3-3. Tons of pressure on Exapower. It's enough utility, I think, for him to confirm they're all on this side of the map. No presence yet, so they'll at least leave an anchor in the pit, but good start. Exapower finding one. Knows there's likely one. Over toward Ruins. Dren on the repeat. Gets back through and finds the kill. FaceCrack's left in the open. Poor timing. Smoke dissipates.
Flitz realized he needed a fight sooner. He hasn't got the opportunity to win this. The best he can hope for is maybe some exit kills, but VP have got so much cash. You'd think saving the SG could have been the better call. Doesn't get away, though. Again, it's kind of wild that forZe can just buy in every round.
But immediate counter smoke. Uh-oh, that means Almazer doesn't have one anymore, and he's stuck in the flames. He has to go wide. Thankfully, there's one out, so he can play just the wide angle where they're going to be funneling through, but he's down to a nade. That saves James because he missed the shot and inevitably would go down. Had the nade not killed his opposition, James gets flit as a result, and Sanji takes out Jerry. It's still a Virtus.pro round, surely, because James got FaceCrack on flank. Exapower misses the shot, and that, I think, spells the end of it. Maybe hits James there, maybe gives it a go. We got a tie game. What a turnaround. This is a whole different scenario than what we saw in the first half.
Back to B, and they keep finding success. Exapower landing some shots on the exits, but no impact on these kills. Oh no, he's moving on to the site just as James rounds the corner. I believe James was using the gap in that CT smoke to get that kill onto Flit, which really made all the difference, really kind of clinched the round. CT, Almazer boosted up. SMGs in the hands of both of these players. Oh, gap in that smoke. Flit could try and peek behind this one. Bit of an error there from Virtus.pro, and it might cost them if they're not aware of this position.
Flashbang, though. That makes it awkward for Flit. Does manage at least one when he gets back in. Jerry's still in the site. He had to hit that shot. That might be the round. Kicker's got the shot, the kill, and the cross for the bomb, which now goes down at default. Exapower's hoping he'll get gifted a shot, and he will. With the AWP, no smoke in front of him. It's the low HP of Kicker, but that serves as information. And the crossfire established, or is it? FaceCrack sneaks in from Ruins. Exapower knows he's out toward Banana, AWP, additional smoke, but that Molotov, he might have wanted to keep that smoke had he known that it was going to be tossed toward him. Hold it. Not quite, doesn't have a kit. It would have taken him down before the defuse came through. No Burning Man, no Olaf play. Sanji's going to get back out as well. Smoke still in position, but he has the lineup perfectly set, and Virtus.pro find map point.
Has landed some good shots from this position. The Molotov this time forces him into the open, but he gets the headshot. Buster lands a nade kill, and that could be all she wrote for forZe, unless they can come back from a 3v5.
Have a presence very much over toward the A site, so they'll try and capitalize on B, Flit the round, and perhaps the game in his hands is taken down immediately. And more importantly than that, the retake not even on. Exapower gone. He's been perhaps the most instrumental in this game for his team. 22 kills, but it's Buster to get the final one. Fitting, in fact, because remember, he was 0-9 at one point, and somehow, I don't know how, Virtus.pro managed to win after losing 12-3 on the CT side of the first half, and only concede one CT side round against them. And now we've got a series. Now we have Vertigo. Now I honestly think Virtus.pro turn this around and win.
One close, one far. This is good to cut off the site, and the Molotov especially forces Flit away. Good kill coming in from Exapower, but Virtus.pro with those smokes will have safe cover on the site.
I like the execution. I think the first smoke went a little deep, if I'm not mistaken, because as we can see, Almazer still sees inside of the site. I love the Molotov addition, though, because Flit either had to play the quad on the catwalk or move out. Somehow, the execution on the retake is better still. They went passive, Flit backed off, eventually went down. Almazer finds a kill, but more importantly, window for Exapower. And he doesn't need to peek. No need to. He's going to play the information. Aggressive from FaceCrack. Confirms they're still there, but gets traded out 1-for-1. Kicker actually catches Jerry. He was able to sneak through the smoke. A bit too aggressive, I think, from forZe. And now Adren's got Exapower. This is suddenly turned. They might get the force buy win. Bomb to be planted. They've picked up the AUG. Almazer does a fantastic job of finding the headshot on Kicker with the MP9, but a lineup so close to a double kill. Almazer survives, but only with 5. And Adren, a fantastic round, finds his 3rd. It's faster to rotate back to B for the CTs than it is to go the other direction back through mid, so they'll get aggressive inside of the site. Exapower again buying his time before he works through the window. In fact, he holds it to see if they'll go wide, but he can't hit the shot. Almazer will as he takes the aggro away. James gets the response and doubles it. He's actually got a chance for the 3rd. Jerry reads that he's gone around the box and beats him to it because, God forbid, he gets a 3rd crack at it. And it's forZe with their 2nd round. Quick shots toward the orange boxes. Jerry waits. FaceCrack has to back off. Unfortunately, it means they're both in the same spot. When the nade heads their direction, they'll go to the drywall instead before even getting up on top of it. FaceCrack spots James. Rain, he is the operator inside the machine, but so far has not spotted anyone. Now will. They know it's a boost, and they'll pursue. They're going to wrap around the corner. Almazer's all on his own, though. Quick trade. Flit suddenly finds himself in a 1-on-2 because they went so aggressive. Sure, he can incendiary Adren out of position, but he'll just wrap around the outside of the L turn and get back in position. Round over. Flit's got to back away. Virtus.pro take back the lead 4-3.
He's inching his way down the ladder. Unfortunately for him, Adren is watching, and Almazer is incredibly low on health. He will be finished off, and Exapower is following his teammate. This is madness.
That, I think, might have worked better if he didn't make the noise, but he was trying to be quick to hit the shot. Look how passive the T's are being. I mean, it's interesting because there's more and more maps in the pool where the CTs can take aggression, and this time it's going in the favor of Virtus.pro very much so now that they recover the bomb and get the kill onto FaceCrack. Flit in a 1-on-4. How many times have we seen him alive late?
If they position themselves into ramp, and here we go. Peeking up high. Exapower turns away, but he turns back in time. Sanji was alone.
Such an awkward crossfire because watch out behind them. They are aware of it, and they'll pursue James to get the win. Pass towards the bottom of the ramp. FaceCrack wants to peek above smoke. Flint has Buster. That is an aggressive push again from B. Usually it's just the smoke. Like I said, you don't go that aggressive, but Flint loves it.
Ooh, James. Ew, wow. He nails the shot, but Almazer takes him down with the molly. Get caught again.
Molotov clears the hallway, but not this boost, and Kicker goes down to it. What's the response to that boost then? Is it going to be a Molotov, which we saw failed the first time, up over the top of the box, and then you just battle in the hallway, which is, by the way, occupied, as gives him a chance to cross. Hasn't spotted anyone yet. Lack of information will be concerning, and he's not going to drop down the stairs. Nearly got caught trying to be sly about it. Now he knows where they're coming from. Flash goes in, but a smoke comes out. He does not have a lineup on the bomb, and I'm not sure that he's going to be perfectly set to do so when they do tap it, firing in. He's got to reload at some point. When he does this FaceCrack go, he's going to walk through, knows he's still spraying, and the round to forZe. 8-7, they split the half down the middle.
Ooh, Flit is actually pushing into the B site. This is ballsy from Flit. He's now alone here because his teammates died off, so Flit has got to just try and fight his way out of this position, and oh no, he bypasses them. How the hell is Flit in this position? He can sneak all the way through.
That's huge, and he's even going to find a Dren.
Oh my God.
This is so much discipline because they have no idea. He cuts off A entirely. Where does Adren gone? Now, we didn't see it. There's a chance he could come around it, but he's going to get 2 here. Oh, this is even better.
Oh my God.
Just wait. 1, and they're going to go, what the hell?
Where's he gone?
James suddenly looks back and realizes what's happened, but it doesn't matter because Flit is ready for the fight. What a play from him to slide all the way through the map and walk by 2 players in doing so. Not tempted for the knife, not tempted for the kill. Plays for the win of the round, and right now they've got a chance at it. Buster's the only thing that can deny that, and he won't. Kiekert seeking for the information. Quick nade. That should push them back. Doesn't even matter. Exapower beats the flash. Nails Kiekert square, and Jay misses the shot. This is an entrance for forZe. Smoked off as both Adren and Sanji.
Wow.
Adren does at least pick up FaceCrack. No one's wrapped in the close side of the smoke. You can't push through toward lobby anymore, so he's safe to back away. 6 HP. But a bomb plant down, and Flit again. Johnny on the spot. Takes down Sanji. Flit will take down Sanji. He took down FaceCrack, but Buster's the one that's gone aggressive. Similar to what we saw from Flit with a Deagle. He's got a chance, has to reload. That's not going to be well serving because it's Jerry that's able to capitalize.
Minute left on the clock, so forZe don't have to commit to anything, but Jerry is in a committed position. Flit gets the frag. Jerry beginning to close the distance, slowly but surely, scoped in on the angle. Adrenan's maybe slipped through the cracks, though, as he moves in through the window. The fake plant comes through, and Flit spots him out. It's Jerry to get the kill.
He's fully aware that Jerry's so close. He is now. Has to change his angle. Does. Nearly gets a lineup. Flit went back around the box. 4 on 3, although the HUD makes that almost impossible to see with 1 HP on FaceCrack, and Amazer's gone. Things getting worse. The rotation's quick, certainly, from the CTs. I like this position from Buster at this point. Just has to watch the smoke because Adren can cover his backside. And back they go on the T side because Flit is toward A. Good find of the first. He holds lobby. That covers all the rotations. This is where it's probably best suited on a T side. And he's aware that they're going to be heading out toward the door, or at least the former position of it. Kill comes back in. 6 seconds, just barely. They got the bomb back over in time.
2 versus 2. forZe again get onto a site in the late round. They make the right read on the situation, but this retake is much more doable. Both forZe players low on health, and Power doesn't get the vision he needed. FaceCrack, 1 health in a 1v2 to keep the win streak going. FaceCrack trying to get this frag, but Buster gets the response necessary. Quad kill in from him.
Sneak out untouched. Start with lesser weapons and find another Krieg. Almazer has one to go with Flit, who's now got the kill on Kicker. This is a bit too passive, I think. Jerry's even sneaking in with pistol.
Bomb dropped. Jerry is here. Okay, gets the kill eventually, but with 27 seconds, they need to speed this up. Jay misses again. Power finds him, and it's all on Adren. 1v3. There's the first. Should get the kill. The bomb dropped. He turns back around, and Jerry gets in with the frag. forZe steal away the round win. I think the nice thing is that Buster can AWP solo B and just look down the stairs, and you can normally just take 1 shot and back away if you need to. So it allows the rest of your team to stack A, as long as that AWP lands. Speaking of AWPs landing, Power opens up the round.
First AWP started as well. They just didn't have the position. The Molotovs got them the angles they needed, but the response is swift. Or is it? Because they overcommit to the push in the alleyway towards scaffolding. Adren has to fight his way back. Does at least get FaceCrack, but Power, relentless on that angle, is going to get it again. It's the Ops.
Power gets the bomb planted. Sanji is somewhat close by.
And on the flank at this point. Ooh. Silenced MP5. Can't, oh my god! I was gonna say can't get an indication of where the spray came from, but yet he finds the first shot in an incredible fashion and then absolutely nails the second. That is as good as it gets from Power. Flit took a double take, but finds Sanji on the second try. Krieg headshot, puts him on 10 HP, runs by the door. That means he can easily be taken down by Mazer. Didn't even need the spam, but that is information nonetheless for Adren, who finds 1, couldn't follow it up. Buster's got Jerry in the meantime. Toward the catwalk, tries to bait out a reaction from the sandbags. Certainly as a player there, the nade will do it. He's read that well. He's got time now. 9 seconds. He's got to be back to the bomb in the next 4. He won't get there. Power gets him on the pistol. forZe, despite nearly giving away the series on Inferno, I will say, turn things back on Vertigo, and they'll move on to play against EG. And are guaranteed a spot in the arena. I do emphasize that. They will play in the quarterfinals on Saturday.
Yeah, and at the end there, the stats were showing up. Power, 12 of his kills on snipers.